With the cast of Weak Hero Class 1 getting more attention, people have become more interested in the actors portraying the characters. All K-pop fans know of the 내 몸속에 저장 애교 that was done by idols like Twice, Monsta X, and EXO. If you didn't know, it was Jihoon who first started it when he was competing in Produce 101 Season 2. The 애교 became viral among idols and netizens in South Korea and made him a remarkable contestant of the show. He also left an impression to the viewers because of his adorable wink. Due to his great performances and all the support he got from the viewers who had no chance but to fall in love with him, he ranked second place by the end of the show and debuted as a member of 101. Before 101, he actually was a trainee under SM Entertainment before he left the agency and moved to Fantasio. There, he trained with the rest of the Astro members as he was supposed to debut with them in the group. Unfortunately, he suffered a knee injury which caused him to not make the final lineup. Jihoon ended up transferring to his current label, Maru Entertainment, and well, the rest is history. Just like Park Ji-hoon, Shin Sung-ho also did other things before he acted. He was actually a soccer player for 11 years up until he was a sophomore in college. However, at some point, he felt that he wasn't happy when he was playing, so he came to the conclusion that he didn't want to continue the soccer path. Then, when he quit soccer, people around him wanted his looks to get more recognized by others, so they told him to try modeling. Considering that he's 187 centimeters and has the visuals of the model, this was the right choice for him. In 2016, he joined the SBS Supermodel contest, and a year later, he ended up walking the runway of Seoul Fashion Week. Even though he really shined as a model, he was told that his physique and talents were better suited for acting. He took that advice into consideration and signed up for acting classes. We know that it worked for him exceptionally. His first role was in the web drama 18 in the role of Nam Si-woo. Sung-ho's future in the industry, however, seems to be as bright as it can be. Shin Sung-ho isn't the only former athlete in the cast of Weak Hero Class 1. Before he debuted as an actor, Hyunwook was very dedicated to baseball from the 4th grade of elementary school to the 1st grade of high school. He was pretty successful in his career as he became famous by winning the Base Stealing King. Unfortunately, he had to give up his career pretty early on as he had an elbow injury and the surgery along with the rehabilitation weren't much help. After the surgery, Hyunwook felt pressured to change his career path quickly, and in the end, he chose to be an actor. He transferred from Gangneung High School, leaving his position at the school's baseball team, and continued his education in Hanlim Arts High School, where he graduated from. He said, "At that time, I was in the process of preparing to become a professional athlete, but now I'm a full-fledged actor. There's something that hasn't changed since then. I've always had good intuition." Hyunwook made his debut in the entertainment industry right after he finished school in the 2019 Why Not Media's web series Real Time Love. Originally, he didn't even think that he would pass the audition as he only wanted the experience, so he was surprised when he got a call back. And it's no surprise. Have you seen this boy act? Since he was an athlete early in his life, Shin Sung-ho got to use his athletic skills in a role. In an interview he did in 2019, Sung-ho said that he wanted to play a role similar to Park Seo-joon's character in Fight for My Way. He expressed, "I think if I play an athlete, I might be able to connect with the character more." Not long after the interview, he got a role alongside Red Velvet's member Irene for his first ever movie project, Double Patty. In the movie, he plays the role of a Shirum athlete called Kang Woo-ram. He was very dedicated to the role, and it showed in the way he prepared for it. Based on Sung-ho himself, he began training 2 months before filming started and even joined an actual Shirum team so he could fully understand the daily life of the athletes. He even went as far as to attend the same cafeteria, training centers, and accommodations used by the actual athletes. Even though he's an amazing actor and would have pulled off the role perfectly either way, his dedication to giving the best he can for every project he's cast in is very admirable and appreciated. Director Baek Sung-won spoke highly of him at Double Patty's press conference, telling the media that even though there were tons of actors and top stars to choose for the role, none of them possessed Sung-ho's aura and strength. He said, "Since I was an athlete for quite a long time, I figured there would be a difference between regular exercise and how the athletes trained, but it was really exhausting." Shin Sung-ho nailed his role though, so his efforts didn't go to waste. Believe it or not, Park Ji-hoon once won a crying battle against none other than G-Dragon. Since Ji-hoon was a child actor, he made quite a name for himself and even appeared on variety shows. Since his specialty was crying acting, he was put against the members of Big Bang in a crying competition. Back in 2007, when Ji-hoon was in 1st grade, he had a crying battle with the Big Bang members, especially G-Dragon. But before the battle even started, little Ji-hoon was able to shed tears and G-Dragon looked shocked. Ji-hoon is then seen putting his tears in the cylinder like the professional he was, making everyone in the audience laugh. The producers of Weekly Idol managed to dig up the footage, making Ji-hoon embarrassed of himself. He said, "Back then, I would break out in tears even if I heard a sad song. To tease him, the producers put a sad song on, and Jihoon had another chance to showcase his talents. We need to put him and G-Dragon against each other again just to see how the battle would unfold. There's also a reason why Yeon Si-eun's fight scenes look so natural when Choi Hyun-wook doesn't have any background in action, and it's because Choi Hyun-wook takes his craft very seriously. Yes, the Weak Hero Class 1 cast are just as dedicated to the act. In an official interview to promote the show, Hyun-wook shared the lengths that he went to bring Yeon Si-eun's character to life. He expressed, "I attended action school and I practiced my kicks a lot. In terms of my appearance, I trained 5 times a week and worked out a lot to build up my physique. His efforts all paid off." In a review of the show, Wave said, "Choi Hyun-wook pulled off his character so flawlessly that it was honestly hard to believe it was his first time doing action scenes. As to how he prepares for a role, he said that he takes inspiration from the movies he watched and gets immersed into the character. He always thinks of how he would act in the scene if he was the main character. He says the line at the same time as the actor on screen, and even if he's watching the movie with someone, he still catches himself muttering along the lines. That's one actor that takes his job very seriously." But no matter how talented these actors are, they had to deal with fake scandals in their career. In February of 2021, Jihoon's lawyer shocked fans when he shared that Jihoon was being accused of school mistreatment. According to the attorney, the incident happened in 2017 when an alleged former classmate said that Jihoon had tormented him when they were both in middle school. The attorney said that the hater had said that he spat on the screen whenever he saw Park Ji-hoon because of the things that he had allegedly made them go through. The accuser even posed a warning to Jihoon, telling him to prepare for his revenge as he was very eager to see him suffer just like he did. But surprise, surprise, this all turned out to be completely fake. After an official investigation conducted by the police, it was revealed that the post was actually made by someone completely unrelated to Jihoon. It gets worse though. The original writer of the post actually turned out to be a 28-year-old man who made the story up just so people would have something to talk about. The attorney explained that the poster was an ordinary office man who had no relation to Jihoon and who didn't even live in the same community as Jihoon. Crazy, right? The lengths people go to just bash celebrities online are insane. School mistreatment wasn't the only scandal that Jihoon dealt with. An anonymous tipper on Twitter who claimed to be Park Ji-hoon's ex-girlfriend said that during the time the two were dating, Jihoon cheated on her using the fake name Jong Hyun-ho. The tipper also attached screenshots of her video call with Jihoon to prove that she dated Jihoon. The alleged ex-girlfriend said that Jihoon spent over $6,000 worth of star balloons on a BJ streaming site and even bought a streamer an iPhone. The tipper also accused Jihoon of going to nightclubs with female trainees and ordering bottles of alcohol that cost over $1,000. The alleged ex-girlfriend claimed that Jihoon always used the pseudonym Jong Hyun-ho to book taxis or virtual reality game rooms. As expected, the rumor turned out to be completely fake, as confirmed by his agency, who took the time to disprove all the proof presented by the anonymous user. It's refreshing to see that the agency actually took the time to protect Jihoon instead of just sweeping the scandal under the rug and making people believe that Jihoon is guilty. For more stories and facts, check out our website misskdrama.com. See you next time. Bye!